Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 47 of the Battleship Brawl Season 3 tournament. Got a league battle today going on against the SQS Narwhal by Xanderzu. It is going against, is what I'm trying to say, but I keep fumbling my words as usual. See, there I go again. Is going up against the HMS Obdurateness by Branjoman. Let's go ahead and get this battle right underway. This, if I remember correctly, you know what, let's go ahead and I'm going to pause it real quick because I want to check. Yep, the Obdurateness is on 1 life, so if it loses here, it will be going home. It will be retired. But if it wins, it will be out of danger of being retired. Until it loses another match. If it loses another match. Those mortar shells, very high-arcing shells, not managing to land much on the Narwhal. The Obdurateness took a couple of hits. Oh, it's got a big chunk missing from the shoulder there. One of the little mortar guns, 2 of the little mortar guns, is getting taken out by that hit. Let's zip back on over here to the Narwhal. So far, just deck getting ripped out. Nothing important. Looks like the Narwhal actually has semi-decent deck armor, unlike most vessels in this tournament, which is bad news for the Obdurateness, who's looking to exploit that weak deck armor with its plunging fire shells. As you can see, that's wood with at least 1 layer of metal underneath it. And those shells are not getting through the metal. Oh, bull, they did manage to blow off a gun there, so that's definitely something. But they're mostly just clearing the wood off the deck, not really getting in through the metal. Looks like the Narwhal is having a bit of a listing issue there. Might be due to some buoyancy loss from damage. So it does that vessel does seem to list quite often. Obdurateness is badly damaged on this side, and it doesn't seem to... It's backing up towards its opponent. Well, that's certainly an interesting maneuver. And now it's moving forward again. Oh, and that explosive shell donked off the side of the armor of that turret. If that had detonated, that would have probably spelled the end of that gun. Oh, and the mortar guns are all facing the wrong way. It's got plenty of weapons left to fire with, but they're not in the proper position to fire. Yeah, the Narwhal's deck armor is just too strong for the Obdurateness. I believe it was very much relying on an enemy having weak deck armor. And it seems the Narwhal's deck armor is not weak at all. It's it's at least 2 metal thick with wood on top. So yeah, it is actually quite good against mortar shells like what the Obdurateness is firing, and it's not looking good for the Obdurateness. It is barely staying afloat, not getting a sinking despawn yet, but it loses much more in the way of buoyancy or hit points. It will be getting despawned and retired from the tournament. And it's definitely looking like that's going to be the case. It could come back, but that would be very difficult at this point. It has to do, 20 or 30, 25% damage before... Nope, it's too late. Never mind. And there she goes, 2 damage despawn. So this battle is over with the Narwhal the victor. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here and go back to Neaters so I can look at things properly and give the Obdurateness its once over before we send it on its way. Alright, so this is the HMS Obdurateness here. It is being retired, it has run out of lives, and but this is its chance to get voted into the Hall of Beauty. I may have, I think yeah, let's go ahead and destroy it, and we'll put it, Steel Striders. I think it's painted in fleet colors. So, yep, it changes colors based on which fleet it was spawning in. It did not look good in my colors at all. That looks pretty nice though. I like that color scheme. Let's go ahead and spawn it in as let's go Onyx Watch. That's not very different. Okay, we'll go Scarlet Dawn. Oh, that's foreboding. That's not something I'd want to see on the horizon coming towards me. But yeah, this is the HMS Obdurateness. So go ahead and down in the comments there will be well, there will be comments, as I always say, because I'm good at talking. Okay, I promise. Down in the comments, I will leave comments that say whether or not to induct this thing. Go ahead and upvote the one that you want. And if it gets 90% yeses, it'll get into the Hall of Beauty. If not, then it won't. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.